Hello, my name is Adam Eldridge and I'm a senior lecturer in sociology at the University of Westminster, where I do research mainly about the night and about late night life. My speech was about changes that we've seen in the nighttime economy in the UK, mostly in London as well. I don't know what my contribution is just yet, because what I did say was what I would like to see is a much more inclusive nighttime economy, and also one where we also think about the night in terms of not just clubbing, not just bars, but also about everyday things that happen at night as well, going to the gym, going to the library, but also recognizing that a lot of work that goes on at night is also unpaid work in domestic fields, for example. There's paid work in healthcare as well. So all these are part of the night as well. So my contribution was really to say, rather than just thinking about, or even if we are just thinking about clubs and bars, we need to remember the way that our domestic lives, our public lives, and our private lives all unfold in quite interesting ways. Oh, there are huge differences. We could start by talking about spatial differences, for example. One of the things that always strikes me when I come to Berlin is how wide your streets are, which perhaps in some ways would allow for more nightclubs and more bars, for example. One of the issues that we have in London, of course, with nightlife is about noise. Which is in some ways is not that surprising. Many of our streets are quite narrow, very old wooden framed buildings, for example. Even where I live, I don't have double glazing, which is what you have here in Berlin. So there are spatial differences. I think there are also economic differences as well. Berlin has done really great in terms of hanging on, I think, to a lot of its more experimental venues, which we seem to have lost as London's become more and more expensive. I don't really want to say maybe it's about management or government, but perhaps your government have been a bit more proactive then in ensuring that you retain those spaces for a much more creative and much more experimental nightlife as well, which I think is so important. There are many things I love about Berlin, actually. I know you might laugh, but I actually love your weather. The fact that you've got such big blue skies here and big wide streets. I do like that. As a vegetarian, it's a brilliant city to be a vegetarian. And of course, I love your nightlife. I think your nightlife is absolutely second to none.
Thanks. Thank you.